here.
Yes.
See how you can change it. Okay. First of all, when you say my friend, don't say he. Because that's the Chinese style that you have the topic, my friend, then your comment. But in English, your friend is the subject. Emigrate is, and it should be has emigrated to Manchester. Not now. Now he lives in Manchester, but he has emigrated to Manchester. There shouldn't be any now. But he cannot find a job, he'll find out, and then he become. This one should be he has become a YouTuber now, but cannot earn. Remember, I think I said to you last time, the last lesson we had, that sometimes you put an S on lots. You can also say earn lots. Do you see what I mean? But there are two ways. We've got a lot or lots, but not a lots. You're putting the two together. So he's forced to be a YouTuber. He just should be not come. It should be went.
Went, yeah.
And with United Kingdom, we always put the. He just records. Don't forget your S. How many application letters, and then send again sends, or it could be has sent. Every day he makes. Don't forget your S's here. He makes the. Sorry. The YouTube videos just generally about all the jobs he not applied but applies for. We don't apply jobs, we apply for jobs. He says a lot, again, the same with the S, lot of Hong Kong citizens, for example, they are here. This one is wrong. Then the next one is right. They are educated. You can say educated people if you like.
They are some are engineers, some are teachers, some are etc.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Etc.
That's very sad. Warehouses to work. I've seen some people talking about going to Britain and not preparing very well and finding they don't like it and then coming back. I think people have some expectation that if they just go there, then life will be easy for them. If they can have the opportunity to go there, why not? But when they get there, they find that actually they can't fit in with the culture. They don't adapt very well. I think it's better when you move to a place long term for emigration that people go there first and spend a bit of time there and see before they move everything there. You know, if they really emigrate, then they don't know what will happen, right? It's better to go somewhere first for a short time.
Yes.
And see if it's good for me. You know, how can I get a job? If they can't get a job, then maybe better to come back to Hong Kong, right?
Yes. A lot of Hong Kong citizens because several years ago, British governments offered the BNO visa. Visa. So a lot of citizens, first time, he has never arrived at United Kingdom before.
Never been to the UK.
Never been United Kingdom. First time. Went to United Kingdom for emigration.
Yeah, I think that's very silly.
Yes, many cases not isolation case, many case like this.
Isolated,
Not isolated,
cases.
not isolated case. Yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
many case. Yeah, many case. Yeah, 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 yeah. The realistic are completely different from dreams. Can we say that?
Reality,
Reality.
not realistic. Reality is different from their dream.
Mm,
Yes,
yeah,
I think that's true.
yeah, reality. Yeah.
So there's something. I'll tell you something related to this topic. That there is something called the Paris syndrome. I don't. I guess you've never heard of this, but it's a term, the Paris syndrome, and it refers to Japanese people going to Paris. There is a hotline for like an emergency hotline for Japanese people to call if they go to. Japanese people go to Paris because they think that Paris is the most romantic, beautiful city in the world. Because they see Paris in movies and the Eiffel Tower and pretty ladies walking in the street in nice dresses and nice flowers all over the city and the beautiful architecture and everybody talks about Paris as this very romantic place. When they arrive in Paris, all this concept in their mind of what Paris is like is bubble bursts because they find that as a tourist, Paris is not like that. There are lots of pickpockets, people trying to rip you off with money in the street, trying to get you to buy something, and it's expensive. If you're a tourist and you don't know where to go, everything's expensive. The taxi driver tries to rip you off. The people are maybe not very friendly to outsiders, and it's smelly. It's not what people expect. And so this is the syndrome that so many Japanese people try to go there on for a long holiday, and then after a few days, their brain is very upset that Paris is not what they dreamed of. It's called the Paris syndrome, and I think London is the same. I think London is exactly the same, but in different ways, because many parts of London are quite dirty.
Okay.
When you arrive in the airport is horrible. Heathrow Airport is a horrible
Because
airport.
old city, because old history. Is this correct? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, of course, there are in Paris and London. There are absolutely beautiful areas. I mean, of course, there are. Paris is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. I love Paris, and there are flowers everywhere, and it's a really nice city. And there's amazing buildings. It is beautiful. But as a tourist, it's quite hard to know how to get around. It's not a
Because
so it's
we have the language difference.
barrier.
They live in they are written in French. Yeah, I don't know French. I know Chinese and English, and Japanese can read Japanese only.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, understand.
It's funny. I mean, I feel the same quite often. My students say that they've been to London, and I ask them, "Oh, do you like London?" And they say, "Oh, yes." But you can tell that actually maybe they had a bad experience in London. It's not what they expected. I think a lot of Hong Kong people have some image in their mind about what London is, with the Queen, and all these things, and maybe also the same with the royal family. Sometimes I talk to my students about the royal family of England. Recently, some of my students asked me about the royal family. I think foreigners have the wrong idea about the royal family because, firstly, do you know that the royal family are German?
You told me before, but why they are Germans? But why? I forgot, sorry. Why they are German? You told me they are Germans, but why?
The kings and queens, I'm not very good with history, but the kings and queens of England have always been, it's a network. It's been a network, so the kings and queens of England, of all of Europe, for a long time in history, a long period of history, it matched their daughters and sons to make good connections with each other. So different countries matched at some time, like with different countries. Okay, my daughter will marry that person there to make a connection with that country so that we can always be connected, we can always be allies. And we send our daughter over here to make a connection with this country. And as a result of this, kings, and just happened like that people have got power and also Europe has changed so much over the thousands years, right? The last 1,000 years that I don't know exactly when it happened in history, but there was a family who were basically a German family who were called Saxo-Coburg. It's an extremely German name. And then after the First World War, they changed their family name to Windsor because they knew that the British public might be unhappy that they have a royal family who are actually Germans after the war, right? Of course, people don't want to think that this family that they admire, they gather in the streets to welcome them every time they come out. Actually, they're tricking the people of England, It's a complete trick.
Yes.
They just keep taking more money, right? Build us these huge houses and we will continue to be as British as possible and keep talking in this very British way to show that we are very British. But it's just a trick. It's a big trick. And now you look at the state of the royal family now, it's in a complete mess. I mean, they are embarrassed about everything now. After Queen Elizabeth died, everything has fallen apart. Nobody likes the royals anymore. The Queen was the one who held it all together, She worked very hard. She worked on charities. She was an extremely hardworking woman. And she showed a very nice image of this lovely old lady. She was very intelligent, very elegant. She spoke very well. She always helped people. She was a nice lady and very hardworking. But her family are all in a complete mess of arguments and fights. And Prince Harry, right, causing all kinds of problems for the royal family. And then you have the Queen's two sons. They're not nice people. Prince Andrew has been. Everybody knows that Prince Andrew is a paedophile. You know what a paedophile is?
Right? Can you type this?
Yes. I think it must be spelled like this, paedophile. It means somebody who has sex with young children.
Okay.
But he's not about young children. It's just maybe 15-year-old girls, something like this.
Okay.
On an island. You know Jeffrey Epstein? You know the island that he had? You know about this famous thing? And he died in prison. Maybe somebody killed him in prison before he spoke out, before he gave out all the names of the people that he arranged young girls for on his island. Well, Prince Andrew was one of the people who used to go to his island, and there are pictures of him. And so Prince Andrew is shamed, and now the other son, the elder son, of course, Prince Charles has become king, but everybody hates King Charles. He's a horrible king.
How about the youngest one? He has another youngest son. I mean the Queen. The Queen's one daughter, 3 sons. Yeah.
That's right. There's another son.
Another the youngest one. Seldom to hear this one. Maybe this one is normal.
I can't think. Let me see. Yeah, who is that? The sons, Charles first. I think it was Edward. That's right, Edward.
Yes. How about him? How about him? No news is good news.
Yeah, I don't know how to say about him really.
Mm.
Hang on, what happened? Why? Sorry.
Mm.
Here. Yeah, Prince. I don't know, but yeah, maybe no news is good news.
No news is good news. Yes, the youngest
I think
one.
he's more of a family man. Prince Edward. I think he's more of a family man. Maybe not so bad as the other two.
Yes, yeah, because no news is better than the elder two elder brothers. Yeah, the King Charles and the Prince Andrew. Yeah, maybe he is the better. He is the best.
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah. He is better than his nephew. Better than Harry. His his nephew. Yeah. Nephew. Yeah, he is better than them.
Right,
yeah. But so strange in you said, okay, in United Kingdom, Andrew, we call him Prince. Edward, we call him Prince. Harry, we call him Prince. Different from Chinese. Because they are not the same generation. Yeah, in Chinese we can say, okay, Prince Andrew and Edward. Okay, you English say they are prince. Okay, but the Harry we will call this the grand prince. We have the term grand prince, just like son, grandson. Yeah. This makes sense.
I see.
Do you make sense? Because different generation. Yeah, different generation.
I know what you mean, but we don't have that in English.
You don't have that.
We don't have anything like that. We don't have any term like that.
Yeah.
There may be terms. I don't know. Let me have a look. Are there?
Because the son of Williams, we also call him Prince. Is this correct? The son of Williams, we also call him Prince.
Yes.
Yeah. William is also Prince. Okay, the uncle of William, Andrew and Edward, we also call him Prince, but in Chinese we have different generations. Yeah.
There are different types.
Yeah.
I've just found it. There are. The husband. This is okay. It looks a bit complicated. How many generations is someone still a prince? Yeah. Let me change the document that I'm sharing.
Okay. Thanks.
I'll show you this one here.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Says in most royal families, the title of prince is typically passed down through the direct male line of succession. However, after several generations, it's common for descendants further down the line to use different titles or styles. Where are they? British children of the monarch, either current or previous. Or prince. I thought. I was thinking there should be another term. There's Prince Consort. Can you see here? Prince Consort?
Yes.
But that's different. Princes. What's the difference between princess, prince? I don't know. I have to research it. It's interesting. I never thought about that before.
No problem.
But I think there are terms that we just don't normally use. It's a bit like how in English we have less terms than you for all family members that we use normally. Like uncles.
Yes, uncle. We have many descriptions. The elder brothers of my father, and the younger brothers of my father. Different, yeah. Just father side, we have two names: bigger brother of the father, younger brother of the father, and the bigger brother of the mother, younger brother of the brother. We have four terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
you see, we have more people. We have less terms than you. But
mm,
uncle is more than that because my aunt's husband is also my uncle.
yes, we have another name. We have another name. The aunt's, yeah,
That's what I'm
another, yeah.
so we can have 8 that
Yeah.
you have 8 words.
Yeah, we have 8 words. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of
You
course.
have 8 and we have 1 because 8 different people can be uncles.
Yes, of course, yeah. And the opposite side, auntie, same. Auntie, same. We have eight
Yes.
auntie, eight kinds of auntie in the family.
Yes. By the way, we as adults we don't normally say auntie.
Yeah.
Auntie is a term that generally children use. The technical term is just aunt.
So aunts,
We
okay,
don't
aunts.
use auntie. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Aunt.
cousin, you know, there are lots of people who are cousins. But do you know that we have different ways to describe cousins?
Okay.
We have, for example, we have like this: first and second and third cousins. And we also have like this: we can do once or twice removed. But you know what? I'm not good with this, to be honest.
Okay.
Most English people don't really know how to describe this.
We have just first and second. Yeah. First one,
Right.
I think is a cousin, huh? Remoted. We have removed that. We have two-step custom description. Yeah.
Right,
But you said you have 3 step. You 1 step more than Chinese. We have 2 step.
Nobody knows that.
Yeah.
Most normal people don't know about this. Like we don't know how there are only some very educated people understand this and can work it out and can explain who is their second cousin twice removed. I don't know how to say who that is. My second cousin twice removed.
The second means I know the first, of course, the first cousins is your father and his father are brothers. They are the first. The first step. It is correct. Your father and his father are the.
Not his father. You mean
or,
my father's brother
or mother. Just okay. They are.
Mother.
Yeah, or mother. Yeah, they are.
My parents' siblings' children.
Yes.
Are my first cousins.
First cousin, yes, and the second means the
my parents' cousins.
Yes, your grandfather and his grandfather are brother or sister. You are the second removed cousin. We have two. We have 2 layer. Yeah, we have 2 layer. We don't have 3 layer. Yeah. We 2 layer, 3 layer, 4 layer. We are the same. I can say we are the same. How many removed? We are the same. But the first one difference from the second and third and 10. Yeah.
But I think also some Chinese people don't know all of this because I noticed that sometimes when I try to ask people about what relative they are, they just end up they say actually I don't know, it's some cousin of mine.
Because they have less brother and sister. You ask the student, their age are only 20 or 30 years old. They don't have too many brother and sister, and of course his father and mother do not have many brother and sister. But if you ask the people who are 16 years old, 17 years old, 18 years old, he can explain to you because maybe he has 10 brother and sister in his family,
Yeah.
and his father has 10 brother and sister, his mother and 10 father and sister, his grandfather has 10 brother and sister, and many. He can explain to you completely. Yeah. But now less brother and sister, so he don't know. He don't know. Yeah. 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 16. Yeah. 60. Yeah. 60. Yeah. 60 years old. 70 years old. Many
That's
brother
it.
and sister. Yeah.
Don't put the N.
And
Be careful with the N.
16. 16. 16.
Yeah.
60.
And also, you know, there are three differences. I think I remember telling you before. The first difference is the long E or the short E. And the second one is the N or no N. And the third one is like this. 60, the stress is on the first syllable. But with 16, the stress is on the second syllable.
I see.
So there are three differences to make it clear which one. You were saying 16, 17, 18.
Understands.
Yeah.
16, 17, 18, yeah, 18, 60.
That's the first one.
Yeah, the first.
Yeah, but
16,
60, 70, 80, then you have to stress the first syllable. 60.
60, 70, 60, 70, 80, yeah, understand. Okay.
Let me save this file.
You save and send me back. Yeah. Thanks. Okay. Thanks. Thank you.
The emails. You're okay with this? No problem.
I'm
You're okay with this email now?
Of course. Okay. Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Just take that.
Okay. Thanks. And send me back. Thank you.
I will do. I'm sorry, Perry. I have to go because my kids are waiting for me.
Okay. No problem.
And I promised them I will do something after my class.
Okay.
Are you going to stay at home for the rest of the day?
Yeah, for stay at home, and my wife will prepare dinner. Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Is that
Thanks.
what she's doing now? She's cooking now, is she?
She will cook very soon. She will cook. Yeah, she buy some food. Yeah, she buy food. Yeah, chicken and fish and vegetable. Yeah. Okay.
Does she go to the market every day?
No, not every day. Twice per week, I think. Twice or three times per week. But every Sunday, she must go.
Right.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, enjoy your evening.
Yes,
okay.
You too.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Next time, maybe we can do the verb stuff that I sent you.
Okay, thanks.
Next time, yeah?
Yes,
okay.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks, Perry.
Bye-bye.